What's up, guys? I'm DK Wrestler, and in today's video, we're going to be looking at my entire Funko collection. So, let's get right to it. Like,
comment,
and subscribe for more content. Notification bell?
Oh.
Alright, so like I said, I'm going to be showing off my entire Funko collection, which has been a video I've been wanting to do again the last couple of years, but it hasn't been able to happen. But now here we are, I'm going to be showing off my entire collection, and as I'm going through my collection, I'm actually going to see how much everything is worth as I add it to the Funko app, which we got ourselves Funko Pops, Funko Sodas, Mystery Minis, Vinyls, and a bunch of other Funko products in my collection, including some Mystery Minis that I had already added into the Funko app before filming this because they are stored in my closet, and including some Toy Story Pop Pez that is also stored in my closet and I can't really find at the moment, which I think that added up to about $160 Canadian, so we're there so far. And if I were to predict, I think my collection is at least $10,000, but we're gonna have to check as we go through my collection, starting off with some of the Mystery Minis I got. Okay, so right here we have ourselves basically a bunch of Mystery Minis I own. I do realize that I also have my main Mystery Minis that aren't duplicates like this stored somewhere, where I do have like a lot of the Office Minis and especially Toy Story. As you can see, there are so many duplicates. Like you can look here, there are 3 Bo Peep Mystery Minis, about 5 of these Woody Mystery Minis, and like 3 of these Buzz Lightyears, along with 1 extra Duke Kaboom Mystery Mini. Since I was really trying to collect the whole set, I pretty much have the full set, except I'm missing the 1 in 72 Rex and all of the Target exclusive minis, since there are no Targets here in Canada, so I could not get that. These are pretty much all the Mystery Minis I have from getting them from different videos and collections, like more than just Toy Story. We got Black Panther from the Not Wakanda Forever set, as I was about to say. It is the Black Panther from the What If set. We got ourselves even Retro Toys Minis with the Glowworm, and then especially continuing on Retro Toys, it is I almost said Retro Armstrong, Stretch Armstrong. So there's a bunch here. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna go through all these and add them to the Funko app to see how much I exactly have in my collection thus far. Alright, so next up we got ourselves some vinyl figures from Star Wars, which I have the Obi-Wan Kenobi with Darth Maul, and the Darth Vader with Stormtrooper. And then over here, I do have the Blacklight Pop Rides of Ghost Rider, which is pretty cool, that I got from Pop Culture. We got ourselves the New Day 3-pack exclusive to Toys R Us with Big E, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston. And right here, we got ourselves the Chase version of the Dwight Schrute Office Mini Moments, which these are all items that I'm trying to sell at the moment, which is why they're kind of scattered. I had to get them out of a box in order to show you guys what I exactly had in my collection. And I guess I forgot to add this Anger as Alien Mystery Mini when we were talking about the Mystery Minis, which I might as well add it to the collection in the app. And right here we have my entire YuGiOh collection, which I have literally every single YuGiOh pop in the set besides a couple, which I'll go through the entire list. So right here we got ourselves Yami Yugi, Seto Kaiba, both versions of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, both the regular and the metallic version that was a Pop and Tea bundle. We got the Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician, Yugi Moto, which sorry for the glare there. We got Maximilian Pegasus, Joey Wheeler, Red Eyes Black Dragon, the Toy Temple exclusive Yami Merrick, which I am so pumped that Funko ended up making this into a pop. My Valentine, Yami Bakura, Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, and we got ourselves the Silent Swordsman here. And up here we got the Exodia the Forbidden One, the Slifer the Sky Dragon, Obelisk the Tormentor, the Pharaoh Atem, Blackluster Soldier, Winged Dragon of Ra, and the 5-Headed Dragon, which you're probably wondering why there are 2 pop protectors that are just completely empty, and that is because I always like keeping placeholders for pops that I don't have, so that I don't have to completely change up the selection. Like right here is supposed to be the metallic version of this pop, the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, that's a part of a Pop and Tea bundle. Obviously Silent Swordsman's here, but right here in this spot would be the newly released CCXP exclusive Summon Skull. And in case you guys were wondering, I do have the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon right here, but because the box is much bigger than the 6-inch pops here, it cannot fit properly, which once I get this and the Stardust Dragon that is also the same size box, I think I'm gonna put them both below here, so that way it fits nicely with these 6-inch pops, and that these are a little bit more raised. Hopefully they don't make any more 6-inch pops for Yu-Gi-Oh, because I only have one spot left right beside Exodia where I move it over a little bit. Otherwise, it's going to be hitting the ceiling. But besides that, I am only missing 3 pops for the Yu-Gi-Oh set, which I can't wait to complete it because I will be doing a video for you guys on the channel showing off the entire set. And then I guess I should mention, beside that Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon is the Billy Madison and Bathtub Pop Deluxe, which is such a funny scene. I'm glad Funko made it into a pop. And then I guess I'll show off right here, which is a neat little setup I have, is both the Funko Pop and 5-star figure of Tomato Head from Fortnite. This is my main skin I usually use when playing Fortnite, and even the little slurp barrel right there that came with the 5-star figure right here, which I'm glad that I do own this. And I actually forgot for a second there that I do have a 5-star figure, which Funko, I'm pretty sure, does not make anymore. Alright, so right here we have ourselves the Turbo Man action figure that was exclusive to Walmart, and I was so happy when this actually arrived here in Canada, because a lot of stuff that goes to Walmart in the States does not come to Canada, but this ended up coming to Canada. And I mean, they already made the Funko Pops, which I will show in a little bit, but Funko, if you make Pops for this movie here, one of my favorite movies of all time, Small Soldiers, you better be making the figures that are exactly kind of like the way you did Turbo Man. I would definitely buy all of them if you make like all of the Gorgonites and Commando Elites. And then this is also where I store my pop albums. So right here we got ourselves the Diary of a Madman Ozzy Osbourne, which I'll kind of give you guys a side view, but they are sideways at the moment. The Black Sabbath pop albums, that's number 2, and Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory. And I guess I'll show off now, even though I was going to segue it into a different segment, but it is the 10-inch Alien as Woody for the Alien Remix lineup. And going into this part of my shelf here, there was a row of pops in front of it, but I had to move it in order to show you guys this part of the Funko collection that unfortunately can't get shown off all the time. But this is kind of like a miscellaneous section where you do got some like books like Sam I Am, Dudley Do Right, some Oodles, the original Buddy the Elf for the holiday lineup. You do see some DC pops here, this Fallout pop with a Play and Collect exclusive sticker, which I totally forgot about that store that used to be so nearby to where I am and unfortunately closed down. Some Pokemon pops here like Charmander, Mewtwo, Mr. Mime, and 2 of my favorite Pokemon pops, or not just pops, but Pokemon of all time, Meowth and Charizard. Some of my Rick and Morty pops, which there are more on a different shelf. Bushfire Heroes, the Douglas the Beaver. I have 2 of the Lost pops. We got Breaking Bad here, Orange is the New Black, some Rocks pops. A lot of kind of a miscellaneous selection of pops here for this section of my pop collection. So the next set of pops I'm going to be showing you guys in my collection is my entire WWE set, which I mean, of course, being called DK Wrestler, I gotta have WWE pops, right? With the very first one I got here, Undertaker, there's Brock Lesnar. There's so many WWE pops that I have, including a Walgreens exclusive cane that I got from Australia, but it did not have the Walgreens exclusive sticker, not even a special edition sticker. AJ Styles, amongst a lot of cool ones like this 2K19 exclusive Ric Flair that you got when pre-ordering the game, the Invisible John Cena, Randy Orton, one of my favorites of all time, Charlotte Flair that I actually got at the Top Pops booth one year at Niagara Falls Comic Con, Becky Lynch, there's Elias, 2 versions of Undertaker, the Man Becky Lynch, the Fiend Bray Wyatt, more Undertakers, Target Con Becky Lynch, Dude Love, my favorite face of Foley, Edge, and Randy Orton, which I mean, in my entire collection, I believe I have almost every single Undertaker pop except the Undertaker and casket that was in that huge, awesome wave, and then obviously the 2-pack that is yet to release. But I do have every single Randy Orton pop made so far, which is kind of my goal for the WWE set, is to get every Undertaker pop and every Randy Orton pop, since those are my 2 all-time favorite wrestlers. Alright, so now we are looking at the pops that are in the row in front of the pops that I showed you earlier for the shelf. Starting off here, we got the Lightyear set, almost the entire set. I am missing one pop, which is the glow-in-the-dark version of this pop, but I'm in no rush to get it right now. But I do have all the other pops, like the Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Alpha, that's a Funko Shop exclusive, along with the Flock Socks, that's also a Funko Shop exclusive. All 5 singular Master of Puppets, or not Master of Puppets, but Metallica pops here, with James Hetfield, Lars Ulrich, Kirk Hammett, Robert Trujillo, and the Lady Justice, which should have been a pop album, not a singular pop, but it is what it is. And I guess I'll show off the Master of Puppets Tour 1986 pop concert moments, which is what I kind of was thinking about a little bit ago, which then that means that I have the entire Metallica set besides the Black Album deluxe albums, which I am still on the hunt for that, and I'm not counting the ROM Museum Kirk Hammett pops, where he is like the different monsters from Universal Monsters. That's just a separate different lineup. And then I have all 6 pops of Saved by the Bell of Zach Morris, Kelly Kapowski, AC Slater, Jesse Spano, Samuel Screech Powers, rest in peace, and Lisa Turtle, along with the entire set of Jingle All the Way pops, my favorite Christmas movie of all time, with the Amazon exclusive Turbo Man, Howard, Myron, Turbo Man, Myron as Dementor, and the Howard as Turbo Man. And then down here are pops that have 3 pops in the set, which here we go. My favorite band of all time, Green Day, with Billy Joe Armstrong, Mike Dirnt, and Trey Cool, along with one of my favorite movies of all time, Tommy Boy, with Tommy, Richard, and the Target exclusive Fat Guy in a Little Coat, Tommy. And on this bottom part of the shelf, we have Crash Bandicoot pops. I have almost the entire set. We got Normal, Chase, Glow in the Dark, that's Best Buy exclusive, Flock, that is a GameStop exclusive, the Jetpack version, that's a Toys R Us exclusive, the Hot Topic exclusive biker version. We got Dr. Neo Cortex, once again a placeholder, Aku Aku, Crash Bandicoot in the scuba gear, Fake Crash, Tiny Tiger, and the newest Crash Pop that I have being the Crash Bandicoot in masked armor from the Crash Bandicoot 4 game. Jumanji Pops from the original, or that's not the original, but that is the Welcome to the Jungle one with The Rock's character and Jack Black's character. And then we, of course, have what I believe was a Barnes & Noble exclusive, Alan Parrish with Knife from the original Jumanji movie. And we're getting some cool pops down here with V for Vendetta. We got the Flock Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog, Kurt Cobain from Nirvana, and then somehow, I don't know why I had these Rick and Morty pops down here when they should be with the other ones, but it's the Chase Mr. Meeseeks and the Scary Terry, along with some random placeholder where I don't know exactly what I'm putting in there yet, but as I mentioned with the Yu-Gi-Oh pops, but it's the same thing with Crash, these are placeholders for pops that I have yet to get, which I believe that's Coco Bandicoot, that is the Spitting Crash, that is Nitrous Oxide. I still need the pop rides of Crash Bandicoot, and I need the game covers of Crash Bandicoot that is yet to arrive in Canada, and when it does, I obviously will get it. Alright guys, so that is actually going to be the end of this video. It's not my entire collection, but I am splitting this into 2 parts because of how massive my collection is, but to give you guys an update of exactly how much my collection is thus far before moving on to part 2, which will be, I believe, tomorrow or the day after on the channel. According to the Funko app, my collection so far is worth $7,170, which we're pretty close to that prediction of the collection being 10,000. I'm sure we're going to surpass it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you smash that like button, comment in the comment section below, and let me know what was your favorite pop that you've seen in my collection so far. And as said in the little intro, make sure you press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways guys, thank you for watching this video, and hope to see you guys for part 2 of my entire Funko collection. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here.